At 6'6", number 25, the center at 7 feet, number 32. At guard at 6'2", number 11. Your New York Knicks head coach is Mike Brown. Once again, your New York Knicks.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, MP is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. Very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
The 3 from Risache. The Knicks with the rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Johnson a screen on Brunson. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
From deep, MP. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that's the end.
Now here's Young. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
They're so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
MP with it. Risache covering. Down low. Pass to Daniels. From the arc. And Risache, the bucket, on the assist by Daniels.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. MP, that one's good.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Young, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. And it's New York with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Here's Okongwu after the basket by New York on the other end. And Risache gets it to go.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Now here's Hart, and here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. MP with the block.
Boy, we talk about rim protection. MP says no, sir.
Young against Brunson. Releases. MP shot is off.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
The three is up. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 19 points.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
19-16.
To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
From deep, MP. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Screen by MP. And that one's good for Brunson.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young against Brunson.
Coming into this.
MP outside. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
MP getting it done. And here's Ivy from the arc. Connects from downtown.
What a quick trickle. Ivy has it, and now he doesn't. What a release.
They've got Nick Richards. Jaden Ivey is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside, Alexander Walker. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Knicks leading by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He scored 64 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. Back to Vucevic. Shots blocked. Here's MP driving inside. Nice take by MP.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Hawks trail by 9. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
BA, I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And Atlanta with possession here after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
I just love the ball movement.
Knicks lead 44-32.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges finds Anunoby. And there's the lob. To the paint. Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Newell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Richards. And Brunson is subbed in for Bridges. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Vucevic. Risache comes in for Johnson. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Trae Young in for Milton.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And some changes here for New York. Hart comes in for Anunoby, and it's Bridges in for Ivy.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Brunson against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
Daniels outside. Pass to Newell. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. A deep 3 from MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now here's Risache. 11 points in the game. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Risache's got 14.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
So it's Atlanta now. It's a 16-point game. Here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Newell. The 3 on target from range. Newell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's E. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit 3s like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at point guard. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
To the inside, Risache. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Young. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. That one goes. Count it. Risache's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And he gets that one. MP's got 54 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Back to Okongwu. It's his first trip to the line. That one's off.
At the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. New York leading by 18. New York working the ball around now. It's stolen by Okongwu. Outside Young. Pass to Rizachet. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 18.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Clock is at 3. Launches a 3.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Young with it. He's got 9. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. MP, number 1. Mikal Bridges is 2nd.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace for...
OG Anunoby out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's MP. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Ivy in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, the Hawks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to McBride. 4-3. Drains the triple. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside McBride. Pass to MP. And it's good! He hits another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
59.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. They are square in the middle of a 7-game road tour. Count that one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Down low. Vucevic with a steal. Inside. Here's Johnson. Second chance effort. The rebound by MP.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. From deep, MP. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Knicks lead 97-61.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The kick out to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Milton.
And when you're attempting...
1:51 left in the game. To the paint. Here's Rizachet. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Rizachet's future in this league. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Knicks. Rizachet, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And let the man work.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
66.
Johnson a screen on MP. The kick out to Johnson. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And here's New York now. They're on a 20-7 run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Rizachet. Anunoby covering. And Rizachet, the bucket, on the assist by Young.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
And the shot goes down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous